Hi everybody who's coming here to watch this video. I'm glad you are here. And I was planning to continue the twin flame reading, which one I will do. But before I do, I need to do, I don't know why, but I need to do a reading for divine feminine and masculine together for both of them, because I just did a reading separately. After I will continue the twin flame reading, I promise you I will finish this week the twin flame readings, and after next week I will do again divine feminine, divine masculine, and next week I will start again the twin flame reading, okay? But right now, I'm sorry I had to take a day out yesterday. I had to get a bit spiritual to recharge my batteries, and yeah, and really to be able to give you the right messages. Well, sometimes you people who does not do tarot reading on YouTube does not know that when we put up video after video after video after video, yeah, there is more and more people will watch it, and yeah, then the channel will go up faster. But the problem is that when you are a tarot reader, you need to listen to your spirit guides or your God or universe. Really, you need to have a spiritual contact, or at least most of us works like that. Some of us just read the cards, but the one who read energies, we need to really get spiritual, and we are humans, so we live in the same world than you live. We have the same problems that you have, and we can't do like a factory of tarot reading, reading after reading after reading after reading. This is somebody who can do that is someone who does not read energies but tarots. So sometimes even when we read energies, I think if you read energies, you know what I'm talking about. When you tap into other low vibrational people's energies, it's really tiring, and it's impossible to do. It's like a hard work. You're laughing on me, you say, yeah, you just draw cards here, what is hard about it? When you once start reading energies, you will know, because when I got these downloads from the universe, I remember first time I tapped into energies of certain people. Honestly, it took me 2 days to come out of the effect, because it was really tough, and it's really tiring. And sometimes you can feel things that are so dark that your soul has difficulty, or not soul really, your heart and your emotion has difficulty work with it. That's why when sometimes you can see tarot readers, they are crying or they have tears. I had also. Because we are touched by these energies if there is a really unjust or triste, in French we say triste, sad situation, and we can feel through these energies the suffering of other person, but sometimes we can tap into really evil energies. And when you're a tarot reader, you need to build up a resistance, and it comes with practice, honestly. When you build up the resistance, you can separate yourself from these energies, and it won't affect you at all. But what I'm saying with all of that, it's impossible. Sometimes I put up so many videos one day, and I spend all day doing readings, and after I was exhausted, and my spiritual life was a bit low after. So I will do my best, but you need to know, if I don't put up so many videos, it's not because I don't care. It's because I prefer to put up less video but more quality. Do you understand? So I want to really put lots of quality in that reading, not like 10 minutes reading and very quick. I will tell you what is on the cards, and after you don't have any solution, you don't have any advice what the universe wants to give. The message what you get from a cards from 10 minutes, 15 minutes reading, it's usually the situation you know already in it. Okay, so that is just like an attraction that a tarot reader can show you, that yes, they can read your energy, they know the situation you are in, and and that you don't want to watch when you watch tarot reading. You want to you know your situation already. It will impress you that somebody can read the situation, your energy, what you are in, but it won't help you. So what I want to do is really be a channel for the spirit, universe, and God. And like all tarot readers are channels, and all light workers. And honestly, what is God? What is universe? It's love, but not this hippie kind of love that, okay, let's make love, or this humanist kind of, because some people has twisted this love energy into something weak and useless. Okay, the real love that is used to create the universe and everybody, everything that is in it, is extremely powerful, extremely strong. You can't take advantage of this kind of love, because when you feel this creative power, excuse me, I have again the hiccup, it just hit you. It's so powerful that it's hit you. So you don't need to be a light worker. You don't need to be a tarot reader. You just need to get spiritual, to get touched by this power and to show other people. So you can be a vessel also. You can be the message can go through you. Do you understand? And that should be ideally, normally, every human should be like that. Because when you give out love, the love should come back to you. And that's what's really happening. In the universe, you say no because you gave so much love, you didn't get anything back. You know, if you make, first of all, you need to learn to love yourself, because that is the first thing. And when you start loving yourself, all this love what you give away will come back to you from other people. You might lose people, you might lose people in a process, but it will come back to you at the end. But you need to get spiritual, you need to get into the process. You understand? And I used to be Christian, I didn't believe in reincarnation. And it took me a very, very long time that I give up this idea that we have only one life. And as much as more I got spiritual, and people don't know that I was Christian for almost 30 years, 31 years actually. And I studied the Bible hundreds of times. Honestly, I know really well. Even I studied in original languages. And I did so much research and everything, because the problem is that these are, I'm not discrediting the Bible. Please do not misunderstand me, because I would never ever do that, okay? I love the Bible, and this is one of the best esoteric books that exist on earth. Quran is another one. The Torah is another one. You need to understand, every esoteric book, every religious book is esoteric books. Because when you tap into spirituality, and you tap into spirituality, if you talk about gods, if you talk about angels, if you talk about spirits, or even devil and demons, or whatever you believe in, do you understand? It is all happening on a spiritual realms, and when you tap into it, I'm sorry, you are esoteric, okay? So you need to understand, after if you believe in it or not, it's your right to do whatever you want. Don't get pissed off with me, but me, I believe that we come back. There's a kind of soul recycling. So we come back, our soul comes back until our soul become ready to move on to another type of existence. Do you understand? And I believe it works like that, okay? After the soul, when you die, the soul can go in a certain place while it is decided what form or what body they have to come back. And some of them, some people believe even sometimes the soul doesn't come back on Earth but on another planet. So I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea. I don't know. But what I can see is what the universe showed me, that usually there is karmic people in your life. And until you don't break these karmic cycles, you will come back again in the same life situations, and live again in the same life. Do you understand? You will meet the same people. Maybe they will have different body, but the same soul that you had to live with the last past lives. And usually when your soul will recognize it and take it as a soulmate, and most of the time these are karmic soulmates, and after you get into relationship that is really wonderful at the beginning, but after it gets more and more toxic, and you just have no courage to get out. You just have no courage to take control over your life. And there are two types of person. One of them who let other people to control their life, and the other type of person who doesn't stop controlling other people's. And both of them are toxic, do you understand? And when you get out of the karmic cycle is when you get out, or you realize what's going on, and you have the courage, because it's really, really fearful when you have to step out and take this courage and say, I stop this, I cut this karmic cycle, I get out of it. Because it's very, very difficult, because in your life, everything will be created in a way that you will lose a lot. And humans don't like that, because we are attached to 3D level, attached to that house, attached to that car, attached to that money, attached to that person, like, oh, if I leave this person, my family will reject me, or what the community will think, whatever. So what is important is, some people think that on 3D is a simulation. You think whatever you want, but the setup on a 3D level you are in is made of a way every time you come back to live, that the karmic cycle is always the same. And what universe and God wants you to recognize that and break out of it. And when you break out of it, it's very, very, very fearful, because you will be afraid, because you have to step out in the unknown. Do you understand? You have to step out in faith. You need to go for a kind of awakening, or maybe there will be a tower moment. 95 or 98% time there is a tower moment that will force you in a situation that you might fall back into your toxic way, or you awaken spiritually and step out in faith in an unknown. And it's really, really effrayant, okay? People do not like that, because the human soul is, and a human soul, it's not really your soul, it's your heart, it's your emotion, a psychological setup. Every part of you that is not your soul is made a way that they like to be comfortable. They like the things they already know. It's easy. It's a way that is well established. So you want to go that way because you don't want to get hurt. You don't like unknown. And for that, because you will tolerate toxic people, toxic situation in your life. But this is not what the universe and God wants. They want you to step out and step into your own power and create the future. Because when you step out, it's like empty canvas, you know, a white canvas. You will paint a life what you want to have. And it's really, people don't want to do that, because, oh my God, what is it? It's a white canvas. There's nothing on it. It doesn't matter the canvas they had before. It was all black with hellish colors, and it was of hell there, disgusting, and they didn't like it. No, that makes people afraid that when they see this white canvas and they say, no, because I will lose everything, and oh my God, I will fall, and blah, 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 blah. No, they don't. You have to have a confidence to say, no, I will step out and I will create my own future. You need to learn that you are the creatress of your destiny. Nobody else creates your destiny. Don't give to anybody else your destiny to create it. It's yours. You create your destiny. You create your own life. And that is this white, blanc canvas. Do you understand? When you get out and you start creating the future what you want, and you give a shit about karmic people, toxic people around you who are jealous, who just hate you and don't want you to have this lovely life you want to create for yourself. And if you are the person who hating others or wants to control others, ask yourself a question: why are you doing it? Are you living your lovely life, what you imagine? Are you happy? You should get rid of these toxic energies. Why do you need to control people? What does give you when you control people? You feel satisfied. Your insecurities really deeply are satisfied if you ruin somebody, or you hate somebody, or talk badly about somebody. Just think about that. Why are you like that? Nobody is evil. Nobody is dark, deeply in their soul. When we go on with life and things happen in life, we have a choice to choose hate, envy, jealousy, or just transmute these energies and go on a way of love and forgive. Forgive, love yourself, heal yourself, and concentrate on your own destiny and your own life, okay? You can easily choose the other path and say, no, I'm in this situation because this and this person has ruined me, blah, 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 blah. This is the victim mentality. Some of you, the person you hate didn't even do any harm to you. Did he or did she? Yeah, sometimes they did. But some of you, just because a person says no to you, you waged a hate campaign against her. Because that person dared to say no. How old are you? Because when there is a 2 or 3 years old, you say no, you can't have it. They do a tantrum and they get really fucking pissed off. That is a childish thing to do. Do you understand? Rejection, and when they say no to you, it's part of life. And when you are adult, you need to already be able to deal with that. That's why the childhood is that in your childhood you learn to deal with it. Do you understand? Right. So what I wanted to say, because when I was meditating, that's what I got really, that the aim of every life we live is to break out of this toxic karmic cycle and discover our own potential, our gifts, work with the spirit, work with God and the universe, and create such a wonderful future for you, what you want to have and where you are happy. I'm writing a book, and there are many things I put in it that I teach on my channel, not all of it, of course, but many, the base is there. And I just wrote in that, in this book, that humans thinks that happiness is when they are less miserable. So when you go through your human lives, there are periods of time when you are less miserable. I don't know, you fall in love, it gives you a boost, so you don't focus on a miserable situation that is at your workplace, or your toxic mom, toxic dad, or toxic sister, or you don't focus on that you are losing money and you are broke and things like that, because you are in love, and it gives dopamine, it gives a boost to your brain, your brain cells, so you have a false feeling of happiness in Gmail. You feel happy. Do you understand? We need that also. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. No. It's a good thing. When I give birth to my children, I was the happiest woman on earth. Because when you have your newborn baby, mothers who's watching me knows exactly what I'm talking about. When you have your newborn baby in your arms, actually you can smell the odor of the baby, and that start a process in the brain of the mother that has the same effect than lovemaking, same effect when you win the lotto, or it's a kind of what humans call happiness. But in reality, what's happening? It's when you are less miserable. Do you understand? And in reality, true happiness can't come from 3D things. Money can't give it to you. You love your child, it makes you happy because you are less miserable when you are laughing and playing with your child. Yeah, it's a kind of happiness, what humans call happiness. But it won't stop that truly inside you there is something missing. You understand? You will always feel that there is something is missing, something is not perfect, and this happiness does not last for a long time, because after there will be how shall I put this? There will be, your child will break. Your child will woke up. Excuse me. So I don't know what's wrong with my throat chakra. Your child will grow up and will be a teenager and will slam the door on you and say idiot or blah blah blah, or they won't listen to you, and you will get pissed off that, oh my god, I don't worry, this happiness will go away for a while. You will love your child, it won't change that, but it will be temporary. You know what I want to say? When you get to know your partner, the first year, or some of them is just the first few months, will be happy, and you will be really in love. And after, when the routine install, and after the problem of life comes, well, you don't have that happiness anymore. So this happiness is temporary, and when difficulties comes in your life, they just fly away. What is the most important, and that's what I wrote about this in my book, that true happiness can be achieved only when you are step spiritually in your own power, only with conscious awareness. When you are in a conscious awareness, happiness naturally comes and install in your life. And doesn't matter how the circumstances are changing around you, the happiness will, this kind of happiness will stay. Do you understand? So it doesn't matter if you lose your house, doesn't matter if you're a teen boy or girl slamp the door on you. Yeah, of course, you will put them right, because you say you don't have a right to behave with me, I'm your mother or father. Yeah, but the happiness will stay in you because you are spiritual, and that can't be achieved any other way, only with spiritual awakening. Every person who wants to be truly happy has to go through this process, because whatever happen on a free day, you can win the lotto every day. It will give you temporary happiness. Do you understand? Because it's on a 3D level, and money is an energy also, but it stays on a 3D level. Do you understand? And won't give you the happy. Yes, you will be happy in Guinea because you can buy the things that you were dreaming about. But I know you say you would love to try it, but if every day you would have everything financially what you wish for, some of you after a year or not even 1 year would get bored with it, and happiness would go away. There are many milliardaires who's enjoying their money. I won't say they don't enjoy their money, because they enjoy having beautiful things. But in reality, they have the same problem. If they are not spiritual, they have the same problem that something is missing. You need to understand on 3D level, what makes you happy is less misery. And having lots of money is less misery. Because when you won't have money, it's miserable. Don't have money, it's miserable. But when you have suddenly lots of money, it's like you have less misery. Right, guys, let's get to reading, because it's a tarot reading channel, not a spiritual channel. But that I had to talk about because that was in my heart. Yeah. Okay, divine feminine, divine masculine. What message do you want to give, Spirit? Right, I will still do reading this week and next week. If you want to have a reading, person's reading with me, you can book for it. Also, donations are accepted. I just put down a PayPal, a new PayPal account because I had problem with the other one. I will get it back, but right now there's some people caused me some trouble. And me, I don't do any illegal, so they examining the PayPal account. It doesn't matter. They can examine it. There is no problem. I don't do any illegal things. Just my account is I can access to it, but I can't do too much in it. Okay. And also there is another account that sometimes I give people that was hacked. So there is still investigation that is going on. So what I did, I made another PayPal account in French, I'm sorry guys, account. So I put that one up if you want to give a donation. But I already wrote it in the description box. You need to write that it's a donation. I pay tax after the donation also, not just other money, but I pay a different rate of tax than when I earn money. Do you understand? But here in France, we pay tax for donation. I think in America you don't. But in France, we pay tax. But it's a different rate, I think. I don't want to say silly thing. I'm not really at home with French system, but if I understood you well, my lawyer, it's like that. So it's really important if you put donations, you need to write donations on it. If not, I will send this money back to you because me, I don't want to accept things like that right now. Okay. On this PayPal account, I accept only donations, nothing else. Right. Okay. And some of you are really nice. I received something $3-4, and I'm so grateful for that also. So if you would like to invite me for a cafe, it's like a virtual cafe. So even if you just give a very small amount, it doesn't matter. I will really appreciate it. And it would help my channel to grow because if I get more income from the channel, I can spend more time to make more videos. Do you understand? Because it will help this way the channel to grow. And I can invest into the channel also. Yeah. So I'm really grateful if you donate. And also twice a month, I wrote it down. Also in the description box, I will do a drawing between the people who donated, and I will give away 2 45 minutes free readings. I have a hiccup again. I don't have more coffee. Right. Okay. Give me a second, guys. Some of you are drinking coffee just like me. Okay, can I have cards for Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine, please? Thank you. Thank you. I'm so grateful you are here. And thank you. Yeah. We have the Fool. We have the Six of Swords reversed. We have the Ace of Pentacles. And we have the Empress. Okay. Right. This is an energy that is interesting. Excuse me, guys. Somebody's knocking on the door. Just a second, Jerevia. Right, I'm sorry, guys. It was the postman. So I get back again. We have the Fool. That could mean many things. That's usually the Fool has this energy, the innocence, freedom. But also it could symbolize, and I think the energy that goes with the other card's energy here is taking a leap of faith, the step out in the not known. And I think you embody the Empress energies. Wouldn't be surprised if you are awakened, very spiritual, and you creating your own future. Right. You want to create your own abundance spiritually, emotionally, financially. Why is the Six of Swords is reversed? Can you clarify, please? Why is the Six of Swords reversed? Okay. We have the King of Pentacles. We have a Seven of Pentacles. You have in your life a person who embodies the King of Pentacles energy. I think it's financially well-off person. And this person, for some of you, want to marry you, but you're rejecting this person for some reason. And this person works a lot to be able to approach you, and somehow, I don't know, I have a feeling they want to trick you into a marriage. I don't know why. Usually men run away from marriage, not trying to trick a woman into it. So it's a very strange energy. I think they want to stop you to have a beginning your own. Because for some of you, I can feel different energy. For some of you, you are married to this person and you want to get separated, or you live together, or I don't know, maybe you live together for a long time and this man wants to marry you because you want to get out of the relationship. So it's possible a setup like that, but there are other energies. This is not the person you married to, but someone else. For some of you, it's a twin flame or soulmate, and they want to get you trapped in a marriage to stop you to have your own beginning. It's very strange. Why this person wants that the Empress won't have the beginning? Right, the first card was this one, because they want to burden you. They want, oh, this is disgusting. I'm sorry, this is a really not nice energy. We have a Ten of Wands, we have a Nine of Swords. We have a Nine of Wands. I wouldn't be surprised if this King of Pentacles is a pervert narcissistic person. Usually the King of Pentacles has not this type of energy. Usually it's other cards who has this energy. But yeah, Nine of Swords has that pervert narcissistic energy also. We have a Nine of Wands. I think this person wants to stop you fighting them. And they want to take control over you, to burden you and put you in a Nine of Swords energy that you mentally will be depressed, mentally will be conflicted, because like that they can take more and more and more control over you. Why is this person wants to take control over the Empress? That is toxic. Oh my God. Oh, guys. Okay. This is a twin flame connection for most of you. Okay, because we have the Two of Cups, and in my code system it's a twin flame card. And why this person wants to control you, burden you and trap you mentally, is because they seeing a happy family with you. It's very strange, isn't it? And I'm sorry, but that gives me a pervert narcissistic energy, because if somebody really loves you and wants to have a happy family with you, certainly do not want to put you in this position. And that's what this person wants to, because that way they can control you. I wouldn't be surprised if you are a very outspoken woman and very strong feminist type, and this man can't stand a woman like that. But in the same times, he is in love with you. In the same times, he can't do anything with this connection, because if it's a twin flame connection, it's very, very strong. And they can't resist that. I wouldn't be surprised that it's like, okay, I will have a nice family with this woman, but I have to control her, because out the question, there is no question that she will control me. This person does not understand what is true love about. This person does not understand a real marriage or connection, what is about. For him, you understand this? If you are new to tarot, it can be a man or a woman. It's a masculine energy. So I will talk about this card as this energy like him, but it can embody also a woman. All right? So him does not realize that in an ideal marriage, there is no submissive person and controlling person. That does not exist. I don't know, I get the energy, religious energy, that from a religion, he was brought up that the man is the head of the family and woman is obeying. And this is a traditional values that he thinks marriage is that. And for him, it's unacceptable that a woman will have any controlling type of energy in a marriage. And he thinks that if he will control this woman, burden this woman, and keep her in this mental prison, this Empress, this woman will take up her role, religious role, to be submissive to him. And he will have his divine role in a family. And he sees nothing wrong with that. That is the horrible thing. He sees nothing wrong with that. Because for him, it's a happy family. For the Empress, it's fucking hell. Right. Why is the Queen of Swords is there? Clarify, please. I think what these King of Pentacles plans to do, to have the energy of Queen of Swords and keep in control this Empress with this Swords energy. But it's a very hurtful energy, because with swords you can hurt that person a lot. And he does not realize this is toxic. All this thing is a toxic shit. Seven of Swords. Some of you, this King of Pentacles, had really bad experiences with women because they stole from him. From some of you, money. And caused a really bad tower moment in their life. That they lost a lot. Or some of them lost everything. And they think if they will be hurtful with this Empress, or really tough, they will be able to control the family, the happiness, and this woman. So these two things won't happen. That's why they are reversed. The Seven of Swords and the Tower is reversed, because that's why they want to control this woman. So it won't happen again. What they did before, I think they give in to women. They love them with their whole heart. And unfortunately, they must have loved a Jezebel, spirited woman, or a very controlling type of woman who is a pervert narcissistic, and because of that, they lost everything, or they couldn't have a happy family. So what is he trying to do? Have a happy family with this Empress, but wants to avoid the error of the past. So doesn't want to let the Empress to be free, because he thinks the past will repeat itself. So he thinks for the happy family with this Empress is to keep her with pain in control. Yeah, King of Wands. Oh God, King of Wands. Why do we have the King of Wands, Spirit? It means many things. Oh my God. Oh shit. Okay, this is not for everybody, but for some of you, this King of Pentacles is in reality a King of Wands who has already somebody in their life. This Queen of Wands. And they want this King of Pentacles to marry this Empress, to take over the empire. This Empress must have something, money or business or something they are interested in. So what they want to do with this, it's not for everybody, but for some of you, okay? What this King of Pentacles wants to do to get married with this Empress, and after break up the marriage, or somehow maybe they want to put this Empress in a mental institution. Because this card could mean a mental sickness, a psychiatric condition also. So they might want to drive this Empress totally crazy. So this King of Pentacles will have a total control over her money, her empire. And at the end, they want to have a divorce, and this guy wants to get all the wealth and everything that the empire represents, and leave this Empress on a cold with the Five of Pentacles, poor and abandoned. That is the plan for some of you, okay? So does Empress will fall for this? Well, with the Six Cups, they will meet. There will be a certain rendezvous, excuse me, French, a date, and they will maybe date each other. But will there be any marriage or relationship between them? Excuse me. I think this Empress we realize you need to understand, if you are the King of Pentacles, I don't think you are a divine masculine, huh? But if you're watching me, this Empress is not an idiot, huh? Maybe you can get, with your smiley face, a nice conversation. Maybe you are very attractive also. So it will draw the attention of the Empress for a while, so you can get dates. But she is in a Seven of Wands energy. She is guarded, and she will knows exactly well who you are. So what will happen with the Empress? Okay, we have a lot here. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, pardon, it was like that. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay, I tell you, we have the Temperance, we have the Ten of Swords, we have the Six of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, Five of Wands, we have the Four of Swords, Three of Pentacles, we have the Justice, Eight of Cups, Nine of Cups, and the Sun. Okay, I think what will happen, there will be a certain fight that won't be physical fight, but this King of Pentacles will do everything, and it won't be like a rough fight. It will be like love bombing to get this Empress, and this Empress in a way will fall for it, because we had the Ten of Swords that I can't find now. I don't know why. Where is the Ten of Swords? Ah, it's here. We have a Ten of Swords, so they will be, I think this guy will get information about the Empress and betray this Empress. And the Empress will be really guarded. I don't know, I get the feeling, but some of you, it's the past. For some of you, Empress, you are Empress who's watching me, is the past. That happened already. Some of you, it's happening now. So the Empress will get into the Four Sword position, protecting themselves all the time, and somehow there is a community that is involved in this. And we have a Six of Pentacles. Children are involved. I hope you are not like me, Anna. But me, I had a similar situation, and I lost my children because of the shitty people. So you need to watch out for your children, and that you don't give out any information to people. Don't let people into your life if you are in this position, because this community, this guy, the King of Pentacles, will turn the entire community against you, and you risk to lose your children. Doesn't matter if you are a good mother. Doesn't matter. I'm a very good mother. I would never ever thought that I will lose my children, and it's happened to me. And it's happened to me. You know, before, when I heard that somebody lost their child, I thought it must be a bad mother, and I was in a way judging people. But it could happen unjustly. If they people, for example, lying about you to the social service, and after there are people in power that, like this King Pentacles, they can use their power to cause other people in a position to decide to take away your child or not. And these people can misuse their power against you. Do you understand? It could happen very easily. Honestly, I didn't know when I started to work with women who've been through the same things, and they have a pervert narcissistic husband they're divorcing, who has lots of money, like mine. The same thing happened to them. And I realized I'm not alone. There are many people, many women who goes through the same shit, just because there is a King of Pentacles who have already someone on a side, doesn't want to give you any money in a divorce, so they destroy you, they destroy your children. They don't have problem with that. That shows, and sometimes that is their own father who destroyed the children, and this person has no problem destroying their own children. You know, a real father would say, yeah, I prefer my kids staying with their mother than going in a foster home. No, a pervert narcissistic want to punish you. How dare you come out of this marriage? I will make you lose your children. So we'll do everything that your kids will finish in foster home. And you say, oh no, because the law system is not like that. I guarantee you, I talk to many women who's been through the same shit, and they are good mothers, and they do not understand how the fuck it happened that they lost their children. Okay? You need to understand today there are people in professional positions and power who can be corrupted, or sometimes they are not corrupted, sometimes they don't misuse their power, but these kind of people are shapeshifters, and they can manipulate them so well that their decision they make, they think they do something right, but they don't realize they are manipulated by a shitty person like him. You understand? And I'm talking about experience and also the experience of other women, because there are so many of us who's been through the same shit. It's a typical pervert narcissistic pattern. What does a pervert narcissistic husband want you to do when you divorce? Lose your children. That is the first thing. Lose that you won't get any money from the marriage. And there is two things what they do. If they can prove that you are crazy, they will get you locked up in a mental hospital. They try to do a setup so that you will be accused of a crime, like they say they abused, that you abuse them. Or the other thing is they get your kids away from them. Okay? And after, if nothing works and still the divorce is going on and they can see they're losing, because for them it's all about winning, that it's them who is in control. And of course they want this woman to get out fucking destroyed, because that is the only happiness they can get. Do you understand? So when they see that the legal system can be fooled because the woman comes out still, like every woman should come out from a divorce, right? She's not taking more. She's not manipulating anything. But he wants her to have nothing at all. So when the legal system not grant the wishes of this pervert narcissistic, the last option is to kill her. That is not in a card, so I'm not saying it will happen to you, but I'm talking about experience of other women who was going through the same process. So what I was telling you is exactly the heavy step a pervert narcissistic will follow in a divorce. So they don't mind if they can see that it doesn't go in their way, they will threaten your life. They will lose it. They won't think about going to prison. They are intelligent enough to set up a situation that they won't be blamed for the murder. And I'm right, because there is a justice. There is a divorce that is going on. And please note that this Empress can be a man also, not just a woman. There is a divorce is going on. And this Empress is walking away from this King of Pentacles. And what does this Empress does? Loving herself with the 9 cups of energy. 9 cups of energy could mean, this card could mean many things. It could mean a couple love each other, but in this case, no. This is self-love, a very strong self-love that the Empress developed. And because of that, when you practice true self-love is not like going out drinking and getting drunk or buying the best shoes, most expensive shoes, most expensive bags. Some woman does that. It's a kind of satisfaction for them, self-love. But no. This self-love is not that. This self-love is making peace with yourself. Look into the mirror, see who you are, doing shadow work, and doing self-healing. When you heal your own wounds, that is the true self-care. That is the true self-love. Do you understand? When you're loving yourself, you're taking care of your soul, you're taking care of your emotion, your psychological state. You fix everything that is painful in your heart. You're healing yourself. That is true self-love. Do you understand? And when you do that, the universe will give you gifts, you know, because that is that's what I was talking at the beginning before I did the reading. That will make you get out of this karmic cycle when you start loving yourself this way. Do you understand? Because that's when you will have an awakening, a spiritual awakening. And that's when you come out of this karmic cycle. And when you come out, when you practice self-love, you will come out of toxic people's control. They won't be able to control you anymore. And they will go nuts with it. But it doesn't matter. It's their problem. Don't think about them. Come out. Continue loving yourself. Continue healing yourself. And that the universe will back you up because of that. because they will see you are awakened. They will see that you need to get out, and you realize that, and you're doing the first step. So they will, you know what will happen? The universe will pick you up in their arm and walk you through all this shit without being harmed. And they will give you happiness in your heart. So even if you lose your children, even if you lose every money, you lose your house, your car, everything, even if that's happened, you will still feel happy. You will still feel loved. You won't worry because the universe is with you. That's what I was talking about. The happiness is so stable, so strong, so grounded that nobody, not this pervert narcissistic, not an entire shitty community, nobody can stop you. Nobody. Because you're breaking out of the karmic cycle. And guess what? All this shit the universe will walk you through. It's not you who will fight, but the universe. And the truth will come out. And at the end, guess what? You have the sun and a wheel of fortune. That's mean that you come out with victory, and you will get everything back tenfold than what you lost, that these people made you lose. Do you understand? Because you were just. That is why we are on earth. That we learn this. That we learn this to break this karmic cycle and come out of it. That's why we are here on earth. And when you step in, that is a true destiny of everybody. When you step into it, universe back you up. You will get a spiritual awakening. That won't be easy. Because that won't come straight away, at first, you have to go through all this shit, Some of you even lose their children, like this woman. And that is not a present. You are a good mother. When I lost my kids, my heart stopped. I was in 10 months of suffering until I could come out and heal and stay. Okay, I stand up. This is the situation. I can't change it right now. I need to heal myself. I need to get out and listen to universe and follow the steps what universe wants me to do. And for you, maybe it's not losing your children. Maybe for you, it's losing your business. Maybe for you, losing your health. Maybe it's you over this person. And bad karma is coming into your life. And you have STD. So you get pissed off, infect everybody around you. And after, you lose your business. After, you just holding your head. And you can't take any more of Tootsie's fucking karmic situation tower moments. So you are obliged to awaken. And when you awaken, you will step on this. Because, even if you are in this position, you can get out. You can get awakened and get healed. I'm not talking about healing from STD. Well, for God and universe, nothing is impossible. But sometimes God and universe let you to go and walk into a karmic situation because of your own fault. You need to understand it's not the universe or God who put you in this karmic situation. It's you who put yourself. But God and universe let you to do it because it will be your purging situation where you can reborn or awaken spiritually. So finally you could get in this state. Do you understand? And when you go through this purging, you will go through many lessons you need to learn that universe wants you to learn. Because this universe won't give it to just somebody because they're doing a ritual to steal somebody's destiny. Oh no, baby, you won't have this. You won't have this. This is something divine. And universe will give it to only that person who went through spiritual awakening and walked through all the path, passed all the tests. So the universe can make sure they don't give it to this stuff to somebody who won't be faithful on it, who will just waste it. Because these things usually given to people who are awakened, but willing to do the work that universe and God wants them to do. And when you do that, happiness will be stable in your life and constant. Do you understand? And nothing can change that. Nothing. Not cheaty peoples, not esoteric manipulations, not betrayers. Even if betrayers and esoteric manipulations are coming, you have a bunker, and your bunker is the universe. They can't touch you. They can't touch you. And it's not because this Empress is so special. No. Because everybody, each of you can do the same thing. But you need to be courageous, brave, step out of the karmic cycle and loving yourself. Sometimes the bravest things to do, because when you look into your soul, when you look into the mirror, you see all those negative energies inside you. It scares you away because you thought you are somebody with just positive energy. And it's not like that. Everybody has negative and positive side. I talk about this many times. I learned this from a shaman, but it's a cliche a bit everywhere. It's on Facebook, on social media. You have a dark wolf, a black wolf, and a white wolf inside you. Which one you feed, that's what you will become. Do you understand? Dark wolf represent a negative part of you, and some people say it's demons. I mean, I wouldn't say that these are demons, but it's your negative part, your dark part. That's why we need to do shadow work. Shadow work is when you deal with your negative side. And the white wolf is your good side. And when you feed your good side, that is loving and kind and wants to help people, you will become a kind person. Do you understand? So the most courageous thing to do, love yourself, because when you love yourself, you need to understand that it's like a yin and yang energy. You can't separate them and throw the black wolf out of your soul. It does not work because we are created like that. So you need to understand that these negative and positive part of your soul is stick together, and you need to love yourself like that. Accept it like that, and also try to transmute all this negative part of you so they would serve the good one. And this is a process that universe wants you to learn. Do you understand? And when you learn it and you pass the test, yes, you will have this. You will have this. And everybody can do that. You don't need to be special and being an empress, or I don't know, an earth angel, or somebody starseed, or I don't know, they talk about many kind of people, light workers. You don't need to be. You can be anybody can have this. Do you understand? Just you need to willing to put the work in it, walk through the shit, because it won't be easy, and you need to understand all this hell that you're going through is the only way that you can develop this nature that is self-loving and that is in connection with self, with this conscious awareness, with the universe, God, the 5D, and follows and do whatever universe and God wants you to do, how they want. Do not misunderstand. God and universe do not want to control you, because they give you free will. They want you to a co-creator with them, to create something extraordinary on this earth, on this 3D level. Do you understand? Do not think about yourself as a subject of a God or universe. No. Think about a co-creator, partner of the universe and God. Do you understand? Because that's really the energy of God and universe loves you. And if you are in a hell, it's usually the consequences of your decisions or your choices that put you in there. And it's not God and universe. It's not other people. Because even if other people manipulated you in this situation, it was your decisions. And that you need to take up. That is part of self-love. When you realize that it's not fault of other people, it's your fault. Your fault because you trusted them. You give them a control over your own life. You believed into them, and it was your mistake that you did that.
And then you realize that you start loving yourself. This is the self-love process also. When you stop being in a victim mentality, that is other thing. If there was crime has been done, there is abuse, physical or sexual abuse that has been done, and they try to hide it under the carpet, and God tells you to open your mouth and tell the truth, that is not a victim mentality. That the truth has to be told. Because when a truth is liberated, it's like an energy. It will go out and will start doing the work what they needs to be done. Do you understand? Because telling the truth, you need to be courageous. Because all the people who did the crime against you or the abuse, they want you to shut up. They want you to not say the truth. And they will do everything to shut you up. I received just recently threatening letters. But I don't care. It's not the first time I have it, and the police gives a shit anyway. So I don't care. I just put everything on the universe. Universe will fix everything, and not just in my life, your lives also. I'm not telling everybody has to learn deal with shitty things like that, but everybody has his own level. However, some people are not that stubborn than I am because I'm very stubborn. So they might need a less tower moment to be awakened and go straight away in a self-love position. Me, I'm a very stubborn person. So I went on my own way, and I was convinced that's the right way for a very long time. So because of that, I fall into situation and tower moments. I let people to abuse me and take advantage of me. After I got pissed off with these people, yes, but I realized it's my fault. I let them to do that. But after I stand up, now I stand up and tell the truth. And for that, you need to be really courageous. But when a spirit tell you, there is a period of time when a spirit tell you that stay quiet. Do not talk. Work on yourself, self-healing, work on your project. And there is a time when a spirit tell you, step out, tell the truth, open your mouth. And when the spirit tell you to step up, speak the truth, you have to do it, because that's what the universe and God wants you to do it. Maybe, I didn't understand. I remember I started this tarot reading channel. At first, I just showed my hands because I didn't want people to see my face. And the spirit told me, no, you have to show your face. And I said, no way, no way. It will be a scandal. People will be nasty. They will attack me. No, 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 no. And show your face, show your face, show your face. And I was like, okay, I give up. So I did. And I still don't know exactly why the spirit wanted me to do, but the God and universe has the reasons, okay? I don't show my face all the time because sometimes it's easier to show my hands. I don't want to put up so much makeup. I don't like makeup too much. And honestly, without makeup on a camera, it's not nice. And I just don't want like that. When you see my hands, at first you can see the cards. So some of you does tarot also, so it's better for you. And like that, it's very fast. It's better. I can even do it while I'm cooking, or it's just much more easier for me. So sometimes I show my hands, sometimes show my face. It's like that, because some of you prefer if I show my face, some of you prefer when I show the cards, so I do it like that. But for me, for example, that was one of them. And also to step up and say the truth. There's another social platform where I say the truth, not here but another one. I had to, because the universe and spirit forced me. And after I say that, people will think, and they think that I'm a drama queen or things like that. No, the truth needs to be told, because there was so many injustice that has been done. And I have a right to speak up and tell my truth. I have a right. If other people had the right to slander my name and talk about lies and doing manipulations to make me look like somebody who I'm not, I have a right to stand up and speak the truth and show people who I am. And you have a right also, and you need to do it, but you need to choose the right time. When a spirit tells you to do it, to stand up and speak your proof. But at first you need to go through this process. Right, Spirit, what else do you want to show? Are they telling me to change the deck? Okay, let's shuffle the cards. I need to close this reading, Spirit. How should I close these readings? I need cards for Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. So how should I close this reading? Wow, wow, wow. Well, I won't close this reading fast. That's for sure. I can see lots of energy, negative, positive, all mixing up. There will be lots of clarification. So that I can see already. Right, we have a King of Wands, we have the Two of Swords, we have the Seven of Wands, we have the Two of Wands, we have the Page of Pentacles, we have the King of Swords, we have the Four of Swords, the Devil, the Ten of Pentacles. You see? Excuse me, I have a hiccup. I have to get some water. I'm back just a second. I'm sorry, guys, but after the hiccup gets so bad that I can't do the reading. So we have the Four of Cups, Four of Pentacles. Again, we have the Ten of Swords, Nine of Cups, and a Hangman. Right. Excuse me, it get messed up. Let's just... our two main principal person is the Empress and a King of Pentacles, okay? Right. Problem when I get so many cards, after I need to really listen to my intuition to find the right because after I forget how they fall out of the pack of cards. Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting it, okay, guys? Just a second. Okay. Oh, when a devil, when this one is in the same drawing, it's really bad. Oh, God. Okay, let's do. So, this Empress, maybe it's in a past that was this energy. Maybe it's now also feel like betrayed by this King of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Swords energy. And yeah, we have again a King of Swords. So this guy did something to hurt this Empress a lot and betrayed her. And that caused a kind of blockages in her life. And a kind of depressions. Four of Cups, it could mean that they are really depressed because of a situation, emotional situation. Most of the time it's a love situation. But we saw that this Empress lost her children. So it could be that also. My problem is that this guy wants to come back to the Empress with the energy of the Devil and a King of Wands. The King of Wands, and when a Devil and a King of Wands together, it's not necessarily pervert narcissistic, that could be also, but I hate doing this, but saying this, but in the energy what it gives together, it's esoteric manipulation. There is lots of esoteric manipulation that has been done. You need to understand, before my awakening, I had my gifts, some of my gifts from birth. So when I was a child already it was working. But because I got into Christian religions, it was totally, I blocked myself. And for me, esoteric manipulations, didn't really believe in it. Or if I believed, it was like spirituality, tarot reading, esoteric manipulation, devilish people who do that. So they put this in a church in my head, and lots of people unfortunately like that. They can't see the reality because they are blinded by religious energies. So when I have to talk about esoteric manipulations, witchcraft and things like that, I know there are many of you watching me who has the same energy that I had. And they go like, oh, we are not in a third world, we are not in Asia, not in Africa. So what is witchcraft is about? What is she talking about? And you need to know today witchcraft is very fashionable. Just watch the last 10 years, all the film that coming out, they are about witchcrafts. So they planted the seeds in people. So now many people outside, they might be have blue eyes, white skin, blonde hair, and they go home and they sacrifice animals and they doing dark witchy stuff. Do you understand? You don't even imagine what they're capable. And some people are successful because of that, because the background, there is esoteric manipulations like that. I wouldn't be surprised if this King of Pentacles got his money and his success because of these esoteric manipulation. And I am telling you again, it can be that the Empress is a man and the King of Pentacles is a woman. Because these are energies, and every man and woman, each of us has feminine and masculine energy inside of us. Do you understand? So the cards, when there is a woman or a man on a card, it shows a masculine or feminine energy, but that can be a man or a woman. Excuse me. Right, sorry. And we have esoteric manipulations here. I'm sorry, guys. And the Empress, I don't know, these cards only shows that, but can you see there is a kind of fire in the hands of Empress? And also the sign of Venus. Usually esoteric people use these signs. In esoteric manipulation, we use these Venus sign or Mercury signs. It depends which one, which type of esoteric manipulation you do. But it's part of the rituals that usually esoteric people does. This Empress is not unknown to esoteric manipulation neither. I don't have yet the magician cards, but I wouldn't be surprised that this woman knows how to protect, or these, I'm talking about woman because the card has the feminine energy, but it might be a man. Okay, this Empress knows how to protect herself from these esoteric manipulations. This story really looks like my story, huh? There were many covenants against me, and I even did death spells, hundreds of them, honestly. Voodoo, witchcraft, everything what you can imagine. That's why I started to study it, but I developed it on really high level, so now I can protect myself, and I think that's what I'm teaching people. Because everybody has a right to protect themselves from this type of energy, because it's very this kind of science is very secretive. That's why people has misconception about it. The problem is that they can cause considerate damages in people's life because they stay secretive. Me, I'm teaching on my channel about this also, because people needs to know what's going on and how they do it, what they do, and how you can defend yourself. So they won't be able to put people where it is. In a Five of Pentacles position. We had the cards Five of Pentacles somewhere. Where it is. Excuse me.
I can't find it now. But we have somewhere. We had it somewhere. Yeah, it's there. So usually people, when they get some people, when they get rich and get free the stuff from this energy, what they do, they put their victim in this energy. So these are the people who we say in English con artist. So they are the seductor, that they have very strong sexual energies around them, seductive energies that rich woman or woman who has money or house or whatever can't resist. So they use esoteric manipulation already to prepare this woman for the first date. And when they date this woman, very quickly they will propose marriage. Even in a few weeks, few months, they won't wait years and years, huh? No. And when a marriage is done, they trick somehow out their money, their house. Sometimes they don't even get married. Some of these people are really good in law. So they manipulate a contract that maybe this woman is drunk and sign. And next time they put the woman on a street because the guy got the house. Do you understand? And some of these people accumulated riches like that. I'm not telling you that it's always like that. Criminals can use this energy to trick young women and after sell them as sex slaves. These are really dark, deep stuff I'm talking about. But I'm telling you, the origin of it is these two energy. When they together, the King of Wands and a Devil. Don't get me wrong, this card alone can be positive. But when they pair up with this, it's very dangerous and very, very dark force. So this Empress, we were there, learn and knows very well how to protect herself against these dark energies. And yeah, we have the card of Four Swords. How does she do that? The protection. You can see this guy is meditating and there is 4 swords behind him. Why this guy is meditating, the universe is protecting. And that's what's happening here. I have a hiccup again. With the Empress. The universe is protecting this Empress. So these energies going nuts because they does everything to destroy. And it did work with other people, but not with the Empress, and they do not understand what's going on. They do not understand that this woman has a stronghold, spiritual stronghold, a bunker, that nothing what they do spiritually can touch her. So they put this woman, they offer this woman, they manipulate people to go and because they realize where is this King of Wands, not King of Wands, a King of Pentacles, realize they can't go in their own form to the woman because the woman will know straight away that this is the energy behind. So what they do is manipulate other people to give many choices to the Empress. Like that they hope they will choose someone who they control and who has the same energy. But the Empress do not recognize them because they are new persons. But the Empress is not an idiot because the Empress has the 2 of Swords. You can see this person is blinded. There is the energy of the full moon that provide this Empress with a spiritual wisdom. This Empress knows exactly which one is the right and which one is the wrong, and knows exactly which sword to choose. So it doesn't matter, you can present lots of choices to an Empress. The Empress will know which is the right one.
and they will choose the right one. So because of that, there will be a new beginning in a life of Empress, and it's a special beginning because you can see the globe there. The Two of Wands, there is two cards that represent, there are many cards, but two cards that has straight away this energy, the new beginning, is the Two Wands and a Three of Wands. A Three of Wands is just a new beginning anybody can control. But the Two of Wands, it can be negative or positive, but in this case it's positive because all the control in the hand of the Empress. She is in control of her new beginning, nobody else. And guess what? The abundance with the Four of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and Ten of Pentacles coming into her life. Right, there is any love that is coming into the Empress life. Or what's gonna happen with the Empress? It's a Queen of Cups. Yeah. We have a Nine of Wands, Three of Cups. We have the Star. Don't know, this one was before, but I didn't notice it, so I put it back. It was not now that it flipped over. We have an Ace of Wands and a Pentacles. And a Three of Pentacles. Right. This Empress has many men coming to, but to understand many masculine energy, that many choices. So maybe this Empress is a man, not a woman. Do you understand? It is just an Empress energy. If you are a man and you recognize yourself in an Empress, Empress is often pregnant. On cards you can see it does not mean that you will get pregnant. It means you are pregnant with ideas, business ideas or any other ideas. Do you understand? So let's continue. Let's read the cards and the energy. The Empress is in the energy of Queen of Cups right now. Okay, there is two different storylines because there is two group of people who's watching me. One of them who the Queen of Cups representing themselves, self-love. So they will focus on themselves and loving themselves. For the other group of people, it represents another person who's coming with offering a cup to the Empress. What the Empress does is all the love that she poured into other people around her, now she's pouring into one cup. So if it's herself, she pour it into herself. Or if there is a person who's coming with this energy, she will pour it on in this person. And she will protect this a lot. For some of you, this Empress is learning to differentiate true love and lust and fight this Ace of Wands lust energy because she wants true love, not lust in her life. For others, this one is protecting this relationship and having victory over it. And for the group that this is a person, this is a wish fulfillment for the Empress. For the group who's loving themselves, that means the Empress will get more and more spiritual, and some of you, even this Empress will become famous. And we have the Pentacles and Six of Pentacles and Three of Pentacles. That means this Empress will be in a position to have a contact with a kind of community and be generous with this community and giving away not necessary money, maybe in some cases it's money, but maybe knowledge, but maybe love, loving people, helping them, or helping any kind of ways. And maybe it has something to do with her destiny and with her gifts that needs to do or life purpose. Well, divine masculine, divine feminine, I think this is the end of the reading. Yes, this is the end of the reading. It's confirmed. I hope I could have been helpful for you. Please, if you like the video, can you press a thumb up? Thank you for coming here, taking your time and watching this video. Be blessed. Take care. Bye-bye.